Hello, Lakers fans. This is Wilson. As always, I'm joined by three of my prestigious co-hosts, Shane Christopher Murray, Jason Big Mitch Mitchell, and Vito Hill. Galvez is not with us right now. He may join us in progress. I don't know. But tonight we're going to get into, some of the Lakers stuff we've already been talking about. There hasn't been a lot of news since last week, but we're going to go back over the coaching search, talk some more about Bronny. Shane wanted to talk about some realistic free agent targets for us once free agency starts. We're going to talk about the Nuggets being eliminated from the playoffs in Game 7 yesterday. We're going to talk about Diddy, and then we'll see what else we come up with. But I know Shane said that he wanted to talk about. Oh, what about the Vikings, Mitch?
Minnesota.
Were we all Timberwolves fans yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Of course we were.
Minnesota Lakers.
Fuck the Nuggets.
I'm swinging, baby.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah, I know Shane wanted to talk about. Uh, I guess we'll get the coaching stuff out of the way first, though, because I saw that they say JJ Redick is like the heavy favorite right now to be the next head coach of the Lakers. We kind of already talked about that. Some other names: Chris Quinn, James Borrego, Sam Cassell came up. Ty Lue's probably going to get extended by the Clippers, so that's probably not, an option. But I mean,
Sam Cassell was part of the championship Bucks, correct? As an assistant coach?
where's Sam?
that's
Huh?
Who's Sam an assistant with?
Sam Cassell, wasn't he an assistant
I
with the
want to say
Bucks?
Boston, not the Bucks.
Is he?
It
Where's he
wasn't.
he's
about?
he's an assistant with the Celtics right now.
No, I'm
Okay.
saying when the
No, I'm
Bucks
talking about
won
he
won
won.
their
He won
championship.
like one or two with Houston. And I think he was on assistant with the Celtics that year they won.
So he,
Okay.
he played for the Celtics one that year that they won.
That's right.
No,
He
I'm
sure did
saying
play.
when was he an assistant? Was he ever an assistant coach for the Bucks?
He
No,
played for the Bucks.
no.
He was an
Okay.
assistant with Ty Lue with the Clippers, wasn't he?
When Doc went to the Bucks, he was still in Philly.
Okay.
Oh, he
Okay.
was in Philly. Okay.
All right. Sorry
Right.
about that.
Yeah. So, but Sam, and then shoot, uh, I know Shane brought up a name pre-show, Michael Cooper. Shane, where did that come from?
Um, so I was just thinking about the coaching search, and I was just thinking about Michael Cooper, and like he's a former Laker, got just got to the Hall of Fame or about to go in the Hall of Fame. He's won a championship as a coach with the Sparks. I believe he's coached as an assistant in the NBA, and he's coaching them alma mater, Cassell right now. And he never pops up in any coaching searches.
Hey Shane, have you ever heard that meme guy that goes he like does every era of basketball and he does the videos and he says, "We're done with the 70s. We're done with the 80s." It's kind of like that, Shane. I mean, how is he going to has he kept up with the times? I mean, does he not does he
Well,
understand?
again, he's coaching my alma mater, Cassell right now, so it's not like
Oh,
he's
oh,
out the game.
let me put some respect on that man name then.
And,
Excuse
and
me.
he's still on TV as a commentator at ABC sometimes. So it's not like he's non-existent no.
He's
So
also like 67 years old,
No, but I can't see him
I
running
mean,
any. Could y'all
how
see?
old is
Could
Pat?
you see him running a team full of 3-point shooters and barely anybody's going inside and shooting mid range? Could you see? I don't think he had the patience for that.
I mean, that's a valid point, but at the same, I'm just saying like that's a name that could be or should be in the running, especially you got all these assistants who have no head coach experience, where he's already won as a head coach. So,
He's got knowledge too, Shane. I agree.
uh,
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at
but
that.
I'm fully endorsing Sam Cassell. That's who I'm putting
I
That's
feel
what I'm
like
putting
he's who the
all
Lakers
my.
need, but LeBron
That's
ain't
what I'm
gonna fuck
putting
with him.
all my
That's
support
what he
behind. Sam Cassell, you got the stamp of approval.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
Well,
LeBron ain't
JJ's
gonna fuck with him though. That's the only problem because he's not gonna kiss LeBron's ass. He gonna get
JJ
in
has
with
the
LeBron to win
breeding,
the coach.
Shane. JJ has the breeding to be a coach under Krzyzewski and stuff like that. But what is the beef between JJ and what's the coach, the old coach? I mean the coach for the Doc Rivers. What's the beef between them?
So this started in the first take, where JJ Redick basically was saying Doc never takes accountability for his shortcomings in the playoffs and when
Oh
he's
wow.
coaching, and he always puts it on the players.
Wow. And he's gonna take a playoff ready Laker. Oh man, he's talking a lot of shit, bro. Damn.
Yeah, so that's why Doc Rivers commented because he was right. The only time he started up until then was with Doc Rivers.
Mm.
So
He had his best years playing for Doc.
mm-hmm.
But the thing I like about Redick is, and I've said it already, is that I like his. You don't mention his pedigree. I like that, and I like that he's been famous for a long time. He's outspoken, and I think that's how the head coach of the Lakers should be somebody like that, like a Pat Riley and a Phil Jackson, somebody who likes talking to the media and dealing with the media and things like that, and dropping those one-liners and stuff like that. Now, I want to mention a couple things I saw. Okay, one person I saw that they said that LeBron is not involved in the coaching search. Right now, I've seen before. I think Windhurst was saying that LeBron actually does not get involved with the coaching searches, but he's known as a coach killer at the same time, right? Another thing I saw is that I think he'd already said this, but basically, LeBron has no longer tied himself to Bronny in the as far as where he plays. So basically, it's not if Bronny gets drafted somewhere else, it's not LeBron's not going to go play with Bronny in freaking wherever, in some random city. So that's just something. It's a note there.
Hey, Wilson.
Hmm?
I kind of wish you didn't move on so fast because I had one question in regards to.
No, I wasn't moving on. I just wanted to.
Oh, in regards to your candidate, JJ, because he reminds me a lot of Tony Romo, where Tony Romo's practically on air telling the audience what's going to happen next and what kind of sets are being run and what the receiver is going to do and what the quarterback's going to do. He's really good at that. And so is JJ. So, but would that make Tony Romo a good coach because he's well versed, about the game of football? Would that make JJ a good coach because he knows so much about, that's why I say it's like uh the manager and the supervisor. Now, how can I say what I'm trying to say is like a leader and a damn, I'm sorry. It's like it's a leader, and just because you're a great leader doesn't make you a great supervisor. Something like that. Yeah, it's not going to make JJ why do you think he's going to be a good coach, Wilson?
Well, the
Why?
thing about it, I know what you're saying because we've all had like teachers. We were just kind of talking about this last week after the show. We had teachers who knew their stuff, but they couldn't control the classroom. And
Right.
it's more important that you can control the class than it is that you know your stuff. So it doesn't really matter how smart you are if your team doesn't respect you. If you can't get them to follow or whatever your message is. So, but I just like that Redick. My main thing is it's not so much what he knows. I just like the way he carries himself and the way he presents himself. I think he has the confidence to coach this team in this city with the expectations that we have here. So
I mean, to that point, I think Sam Cassell has the type of swagger and he has the type of attitude that would command respect on this team. Like he wouldn't bow down to LeBron. He would tell AD exactly where to go. I feel like the younger players would respect him. He had a solid NBA career. So I mean, yeah, I mean his swagger, I mean his knowledge. He's been around the league for a while now, been an assistant for a long time. Um, and that's why I'm putting my support behind Sam Cassell for your next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers.
But Jay, is he gonna be able to choose his own staff?
He
His
should be
own
able to. They
his
let
own
Darvin choose
assistants?
that.
Talk to Robin Genie on that one.
That's
I don't know. Honestly,
man.
for if we're gonna get another first time head coach, they're probably gonna want to choose his staff. They're probably gonna want to choose the staff again. If I'm just thinking, I don't think that they should.
I think it
I think
depends which one. Like, if you do JJ, if you get JJ Redick, yeah. But if you do Sam, no, because Sam, even though he hasn't been technically first time head coach yet, he's been an assistant for years, so he knows the top assistants. He knows
like
what coaches
a
he
lead, a lead
wants to coach
assistant.
with. So
He's been a
they'll,
lead assistant.
huh?
I said he's been a lead assistant, though.
Yeah. So he knows the type of veteran staff he would need to coach the team. JJ, him first time in, not being a coach at all, you probably want to like lead him a little bit and help him out. And you'll probably see Stan Van Gundy come up just because
Wait,
of their relationship.
who's the best assistant coach in the league then? If that's the question, that's the question. I mean, who would want the
Um,
Laker job? Is that a coveted job that everybody wants?
Not
Especially
really.
with
Not for a
all this
first year
crazy
head
shit
coach,
going
but
on, motherfuckers getting fired. You have to have you got to be even then you're not safe, but you got to have like a name like Doc or something like that to even get of more than 2 or 3 years as a head coach of the
Or
Lakers. Championships don't matter, man. They'll get you out of there so quick.
facts. Jason
you gotta
Mitchell.
have you gotta have big balls to want to take this job.
Yeah.
And fun fact, Sam Cassell is the one that he's actually performed the big balls dance in a game.
That's
And
that's his signature.
that's why I put my full support behind Sam Cassell as the next head coach for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Biggest balls that you've seen thus far.
Mitch, you should make a commercial, like a 30-second ad. See, the thing about Cassell, and this goes back to when he was a player, is that like I remember like in '08 when he went to go play for the Celtics, and because Doc really had kind of had like an up and down tenure, and even that year I remember that because they like struggled through the East that year, and Bill Simmons was on Doc's behind, you know, and the fear was that because Doc hadn't fully like even though he won, remember he won Coach of the Year in 2000, but it was going kind of rocky in Boston, and the fear was
Mhm.
that Sam, with his experience and his personality, might come in and undermine Doc. And that's kind of probably the reason that Sam hasn't been a head coach yet, is because people don't know. It's just like Nate McMillan, right? They got Nate McMillan about it. He was a good coach, you know. Like all the coaches they have to be players, coaches, and like Shane was saying, you know, is LeBron gonna be down with? Because Sam is gonna be Sam, and he's gonna tell you, these young kids don't know basketball like Sam knows basketball, and that's how he's gonna talk to them. So I think
And I
that's
was also wondering if he hasn't been a head coach yet because they kind of, because you know how Doc is in the league in league history as far as blowing through 3-0 leads. Well, Sam Cassell's been his lead assistant in all those times. So I was kind of wondering if they was like tying him with Doc
hmm.
in that respect. That's why he hasn't been a coach yet. But between that and then I just don't think LeBron gonna fuck with him because you gotta remember when Sam was on that Boston staff with KG and who they didn't like LeBron and they were talking shit about LeBron. So who's to say LeBron still gonna have some animosity towards him because of that? But
So I'll squash that real quick. LeBron played with Rondo. They got along just fine.
true, but Rondo wasn't the one talking shit about it. It was KG. So, but
AG not coming to coach.
no, but
Yeah.
Sam had that same energy though at the time.
Rondo had that same energy.
Hey, I'm not saying I don't like Sam Cassell. I'm just saying I'm just playing devil's advocate as
Matter
to
of fact,
why.
wasn't Rondo at that dinner that they iced Ray Allen out of because Ray Allen joined LeBron and D Wade in Miami? Wasn't
Yep.
Rondo at that dinner?
Yep.
All right, cool. What we talking about, man? Please. Come on, man.
Well,
I'm just playing devil's advocate as to why he might not get on.
Well, I think LeBron, though he does have a history. Mitch mentioned Rondo of doing the like take an enemy and make him a friend thing. Like, remember, I don't think LeBron and Perkins didn't used to get along either. And then Perkins ended up playing for the Cavaliers. I'm not sure where they're at right now, but I feel like there was somebody else that LeBron did that with who like kind of didn't get up. They didn't get along when the guy was on a different team, but then LeBron took him and made him an ally. But yeah, so
I guarantee that he wouldn't have said nothing when he was on the Cavs anyway. Perkins, please.
But before that, though, I thought Perkins used
just
to
keeping that bench warm.
That's it.
I think when Perkins was in Boston, right? He used to
Mm-hmm.
no, Joakim Noah used to really get on LeBron. That's who used to really get on. They didn't get along at all. But
Right.
let me see what else. So Shane mentioned the free agency doesn't start until July 1st, right? But so we're a ways away. But Shane, you wanted to talk about some possible realistic targets for us. Who did you have in mind?
Name that's been coming up as far as a big man is New Orleans Valanciunas. Coming out as a free agent.
Who?
Valanciunas.
What's the first name you said?
I didn't even say his first name. I said his last name.
You didn't say his first name?
Nah.
All right.
I think he said New Orleans Valanciunas.
Oh, okay.
Shane, do you know his first name?
I forgot, but yeah.
Jonas?
I was gonna say Jonas, but I wasn't sure, but yeah.
All right.
But,
would you like him on the team, Shane?
I think he'd be a decent addition. Like as far as big man, it's like kind of fool's gold right now. Like you're not gonna find, especially with the lack of money they got, you're not gonna find no top tier big man.
I think Valanciunas would actually be a great pickup for us, honestly.
Okay.
So that's one name I was thinking. And if you
plays defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name? He plays like what's that guy from the Knicks? Hartenstein?
So
Kind of
reminds
me of him a little bit.
Realistic.
He reminds me of him a little bit. So, back when he was on the Raptors, right?
Yeah.
Valanciunas would help us match up against that dude in Denver for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he gets rebounds too, and he doesn't give up offensive boards either. I like that.
The thing about Valanciunas when it comes to matching up with the joke man, he's big enough, he's long enough to somewhat contest his shots, but he's also big enough to where he can't just bully him.
Mm-hmm.
Joke man's probably still quicker, but what can you do?
What do you call that, Shane? Girth?
Shane did say he liked to have a big man with more girth. Remember when he said that?
Pause. Yeah, I said it. Pause.
No, you ain't got to pause. It ain't one of them type of bones in your body, Shane.
Don't those kids say no Diddy now?
I'm not saying that shit. Y'all can go ahead and do that shit.
No Diddy.
I will say this though. Unless you get a quote unquote superstar with the pick and New Orleans doesn't take the pick, 17, you should look at a big man for that. If you feel like you can find a already ready big man who can step in. But I feel like they're gonna look to trade that as best they can. Or it's possibility that's pick gonna be used on Bronny if he keep rising up.
17th for Bronny? You kidding me?
I only say that because I mean, multiple reports are saying the draft this year ain't that strong. Like it was one comment where like they said having the number 1 pick this year is like having Tobias Harris on your team or some shit like that.
And if you drafted
Smart
twice,
Which
Tobias
is disrespectful.
Man, stop putting all this in the air, man. Stop spewing this funk.
Hey, that's just being, I'm just saying. I'll only bring it up to say if you already thinking the draft is not that strong, and athletic wise, he's grading out as one of the top players in the draft in terms of athleticism.
Well, until we see
to
these,
say he can't get picked with the first round pick.
Until we see these players play, we can't really judge them. Right now, you gotta think about it. College, I mean the women's game and the WNBA right now, they're getting their season going, so they're cracking and popping. Otherwise, if there wasn't no Caitlin Clark or no Reese or anything like that in last year and this year, what do you think would be the number one thing everybody would be talking about? It'd be talking about the combine and the combine games and how the kid from Kentucky is Reeves is just having a balling. But these are big lines that we want to or we're used to hearing about, but it's getting overshadowed by the girls' game, which is it's not a problem. But I'm just saying, we're not really getting the amount of coverage of the combine, bro, because of that. So, but if you are a college basketball enthusiast, you know who's coming out. I'm excited for this year's draft. I am, based off of me watching so much intake on college basketball. Yeah, man, I'm excited for the kids coming out. Not saying that this draft is a big time draft like maybe the other ones were. No, I'm not saying that, but there's talent in this draft. Just like you're gonna find a blue chip. You'll find a diamond in the rough. Trust me. Some team's gonna get lucky with one of these players. I believe so. So it's just getting overshadowed. That's all.
For sure. And as far as free agents go, a name I thought about, only if D'Lo doesn't come back, Markelle Fultz. I don't know what type of money you would offer him, but he's bounced back since all the injuries he had first 3 years in the league. You know what I'm saying? And he's not D'Lo per se, but
you can get him for cheap, huh?
Huh?
You can get him for cheap, can't you?
You could get him for the mid-level.
Yeah.
But that just depends what his offer is. I don't think he's gonna get big offers, but that's just somebody to look at if you end up with D'Lo.
I'll take him over what's the boy from the Nets and the Sixers, what's his name? The point guard, 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". What's the boy? Light skinned dude, man.
Oh, Simmons?
Ben Simmons?
Yeah, I'll take him over Ben Simmons, man, right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry, man. No disrespect to Ben Simmons, but I just don't know where the hell his head is. But Markelle seems like he's got his mental back, and I that's not a bad pickup, especially if we get him for the minimum.
What's interesting is like maybe mid-level situation. I don't think it's realistic to get either one of those two, but both KCP and Malik Monk are free agents.
Anybody know the backup point guard for Orlando Magic? What's his name, son? Oh my God! If you watch the Magic
Greg Anthony's son.
If you've watched the Magic this year, Greg's son. Yeah. Man, he's balling for a backup point guard. I'm talking about balling, man. And what's his contract looking like? That's somebody that's hungry for a spot. If I'm not
mistaken.
Huh?
He's still on his rookie deal, I think.
Wait a second. Aren't we forgetting somebody?
Who?
Jalen Hood-Schifino. What did we draft him for?
Oh, of course. I forgot about that. But he just had surgery, didn't he?
In a trade, so that's why you can't really speak on him. He might be included in a trade.
Didn't he just have surgery?
Huh?
Didn't he just have surgery?
Yeah, he did. But he might be trade bait anyway. Because if you get a superstar back in the trade, he's gonna be an added piece.
Well,
No, he's gonna ball somewhere. He's going to ball somewhere when he gets ready.
If we get a superstar to trade, we probably won't need Markelle Fultz. Or,
Right.
probably going to be a lead guard, right, or another guard.
Scafino's only 20, right? He's only 20, 19.
At that, 19, 20.
Come on, man. You're right, bro. I forgot all about him. He get his confidence right. You looking at a 6'5", point guard. I'm not mad at that. But
I mean,
it's gotta be leaps and bounds, bro. Yeah, I gotta see some shit this year, man.
Yeah, I know it depends on who the coach is, and he still might be trade bait. We'll see.
Can you finish?
Yeah, I'm good.
Don't let me forget. You said you had a WNBA take, and I just wanted to say before I forget, Scottie Pippen Jr. I know I said this before, but Scottie Pippen Jr. I know that Memphis was terrible, but he has the skill set, man.
Yep.
Of he can do it. He has the game for the modern era. He can score it. He plays the point guard position the way that modern point guards play it. That's another guy that the Lakers had in the program that they.
He put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Hey, Shane.
Hmm?
You saw Caitlin Clark's debut, right? Prize Picks had her at 20.5. She landed at 20. She had 10 turnovers. Yeah. But the thing that kills me is the WNBA almost botched this whole thing, because I get it. Competition is competition. But what you don't do is put your next up and coming baddest bitch that you putting her on a pedestal. What you don't do is match her up against the number one defense in the fucking league for the first game. What are you doing, WNBA? What are you doing? Not for the first game. Match her up with somebody that she can put drop 30 on. That's what we wanted to see. Yeah. I'm sorry. Look, man, I could have waited for those 10 turnovers. That's all I'm saying, dude. I could have waited for the 10 turnovers. She's the next great hope and hype, or whatever you want to call it. But don't do that. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her, dog. She really had to work for that 20. And in the interview, which I understand, I'm not giving her no cop-outs, but I'm just saying, if you're doing a marketing kind of thing, you don't want to match up the next biggest thing against the number one defense. But when they asked her in the interview what it was like, she said it was physical. And that meant everything. That was a very mature answer from her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Shane, what you feel about the WNBA, man? What's your gripe right now?
I feel like this, like the NBA, most of them are NBA affiliates of the NBA team in their city. Like Sparks are owned by the Lakers, and go on. So this idea that we ain't gonna invest in y'all, and they just now getting charter flights, like y'all pro athletes, and you have them flying commercial, like. The top 7 picks in the draft made more money in college than most of the females make in the league now.
But where are you blaming the WNBA players or the NBA execs?
I'm blaming ownership.
Ownership.
Like, y'all are not broke. I mean, y'all are billionaire owners, and you got these women flying commercial and having to go overseas just to make at least some of the money they should be making over here.
Hey, leaps and bounds, Shane. I gotta give it to you on that. I agree, but until they start making that that media money like women's soccer, then okay, I understand that. But I get the progress that that the progressive idea that you have, yeah, because they are on the come up.
And I get they need TV money, and
no, but that's no excuse. It's no excuse if we are the auxiliary team to the NBA of the
Mhm.
city, why the fuck are we flying? Not coach. The fuck is that, dude? We should be flying our own private plane. I mean, what the? You're right.
Like
Right.
Candace Parker did an interview, I believe it was Taylor Works. She said she never had her own locker.
Hey Wilson, I'm
Mhm.
gonna just end it right here. Not Shane. You can speak, but this is I'm gonna end the WNBA thing right here. I'm gonna tell you, it's getting big, and somebody somewhere, some billionaire is going to invest, or if not a couple of them, they're gonna invest in this dude, and you're not gonna see that problem anymore in the next few years or
Piggyback off
so.
that Aces situation this weekend, bruh. This ain't college. You had a sponsor, somebody in with the city of Las Vegas come in that locker room and say we're gonna sponsor each of you guys, give y'all $100,000 a piece, and then WBA come talk about, okay, we're gonna do an investigation on the Aces. Hey, bro, this ain't college. They can accept sponsors. You got sponsors too. This is pros. Why are you stopping them from making their money?
Ooh, I
Let,
didn't know about that.
let me tell y'all something, man. Listen, I was just telling God this today because I bet on the WNBA, so I've been watching the game. First of all, Caitlin Clark, probably the best thing about her game, so already like to start is her floor game, right? Because she gets rebounds, she gets assists, even though she's been turning the ball over, a lot. She averages like 7 turnovers a game.
Is
Right?
she a general? Is she a floor general, Wilson?
She had some of that in her game. That's right,
Right.
and she was like that in college too. She wasn't just a scorer, right?
Yeah.
But as an offensive player, as a scorer, bro, and I thought she wouldn't have any problems because to me the difference in athleticism from college to the pros in women's basketball is there's no real difference. But bro, she's not going to be out there averaging. She's not going to transcend the WNBA. I can already tell.
Wait a minute, Wilson. Wait a minute. Before you say
Look,
that,
she's
I
already
just
transcended
seen.
the WNBA
Right.
based on money.
Wait a minute.
But not as a player though.
34. What was it? 34.
It's
The
her
big
first
stat
year.
that she just had. The big stat she had to compare her to the top scorers ever. Top 3 scorers ever. What was it? 34 points in her first. I don't know what it was. It sucks that I don't have
Bro,
that.
that wasn't shit, bro. That was some WNBA stat. It was pathetic. She don't
Why
do
is that
Her,
pathetic?
her first game drew the highest ratings in WNBA history since
but
they
Shane,
started.
if she
Wilson, nobody's talking about men's basketball right now, whether it's
but
the
she
NBA or
but
the
what
pros.
is for her
Nobody's really talking about
but
it. What's
but she is not a gonna if it's gonna be somebody that comes to the WN, you go like, whoa, she's different. It's gonna be Juju Watkins. Caitlin Clark don't have that type of game like that.
Hold up, you really sleeping on Aja Wilson?
Aja, but obviously Aja has not transited the game that she already would have. She's the best player in the WNBA.
But you know Aja Wilson has her own statue
Shane, so what? Where's the statue?
at her college.
In
He
South
said
Carolina?
a
So what?
statue.
Who knew that?
She,
Shane, come on,
I
bro.
mean, you've been watching the game, you will know she's a 2-time champ.
Shane,
She
I watched
leads
the
in
game.
everything.
He
Shane,
just
bruh?
said
but
she's the best
And
player.
bro, the only reason why I'm not listening to what Wilson is talking about is because I know what Wilson is about. So that's all I'm gonna say.
but the other thing I was
I
gonna
know.
say,
No, Wilson, I know what you're about.
and this and wait, see, because
All you have to do is just go on X and
Yeah.
just read your tweets. We know what we know what this is about,
and
Wilson.
Shane is really gonna be mad when I say this, but I watched the game. Look, bro, the WNBA is terrible, a terrible basketball product. They're small, they're slow, they're not athletic. They
You need
turn
to
the ball.
stop
You
comparing
said
it to
that, but
the.
I bet all
Wait,
of
You
them
need
could
to
do too,
stop.
though.
That's the.
wait,
Your
wait
problem
a
is
second.
Wilson and everyone else's.
Yes.
Stop comparing the WNBA to the NBA. Just stop. God
They
damn, dog.
they
Stop.
they turn the ball.
Let the
Wait, let
NBA
me finish.
have their pedestal, bro, and let the
Bro,
girls be the girls, man.
they
That's
they,
all.
they
It's
turn
just
the
look. I got a
bro.
problem with. I got a
Wait a
problem.
second. Let me
I
finish
got
my
a
point.
problem.
Let
Look,
me finish my point. They
let the
turn the ball.
ladies have the
Let me finish my
nails.
point though. They turn the ball over like crazy. They can't
So
finish
do
at the
the men.
basket. All they do is shoot. All they know how to do is shoot threes. That's it. The residence is trash, man. It's terrible.
Hold on, man.
They
Hold
have
on.
no
Hold on.
basketball IQ.
So everybody in the NBA can bowl.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Shane. The high flying action is the only thing that's keeping the NBA together. Because let me tell you right now, bro. Only about 5 players this year in the playoffs that are like top scorers. They're not at the, like you said, who said that? Gilbert Arenas? They're not at the 3-point line, my nigga. Like, excuse me. They're not at the 3-point line just shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they're winning? They're winning through the mid-range game. You get what I'm saying? And that's basically, if you haven't watched college basketball like that, unless you're betting it like Wilson says, dude, they're not just shooting threes, man. A lot of those girls have good mid-range shots, bro. Unappreciated good mid-range shots. But as far as the turnovers and the pace, dude, there's turnovers in NBA as well. Bad turnovers, man. But and there's teams that are horrible when it comes to working together as a team. I'm not saying, oh, the best WNBA team is going to beat the Pistons. No, I'm not saying that. But stop comparing the everything to the product. It's not going to get anywhere like that. It's not going to get anywhere like that unless you're going to change up the ethics of the game and of the WNBA game. Make the rims or the court smaller so the girls can dunk or whatever. Sure, but that's making the product better. But it's only gonna you're not getting better by comparing it to the NBA every time, Wilson. Man,
hold on a second. We spent too much time talking about stuff that Mitch doesn't give a damn about. Mitch is the moneymaker of this show. He hasn't said anything in like 20 minutes. Listen, now Shane, did you get all your thoughts off about Bronny and WNBA and all that stuff?
Go ahead, bro. What I'm gonna say? Go ahead.
Wait, what's the problem? Look,
yo, women here, this club attitude is showing.
Bro, just go down his feed on X, and you would understand why he's gonna make comments what he comments on.
WNBA games and that shit is terrible. It's laughable.
It is. I can't stand it.
You know what Carmelo said about it the other day?
What?
He said, if you ever want to see pure basketball, watch the women play.
And let me just tell you right now, Shane, the WNBA is fucking trash. It's horrible. It's horrible. I tried to be cool. I tried to be cool and give them their props. I love the I just love the
oh, bro, we got
the coverage. I love the coverage that they're getting, Shane. I love it. I hope they get their money and all of that. But it doesn't make the game better. Wait, Shane. Just because the WNBA would probably get the money that they deserve, that the free rights or the rights of the contracts and media rights, that's cool. I really hope that they get that. But it doesn't mean that type of game is getting better. So Wilson does have a point.
Thank you. All right, listen.
It doesn't mean the NBA getting better either.
Listen, we've been talking for 40 minutes.
Wilson.
We've been talking for 40 minutes.
Shay said it doesn't mean that the WNBA, the NBA is getting better either.
Shay don't know what he's talking about. Look.
Wait a minute. No, Wilson. I mean, Jay, do you think that the WNBA is getting? On. Wait a minute.
No,
Jay,
stop it.
It's 30 seconds. It's not even. Jay, answer this quick question. Is the WNBA getting better or is the NBA getting better?
I feel like the WNBA is getting better. The WNBA is getting more interesting, I should say.
Okay.
It's getting more interesting.
That's all I wanted Wilson to say. Interesting, not better. Interesting, Wilson.
And what Caitlin Clark and these wave of players from college this past year are doing is giving other players who ain't been highlighted in the past now getting some shine. Like a Derica Hardy or the girl from the Wings, I can't remember her name, but she has a Nigerian name. They've been hooping. Like there's girls that are hooping that don't get no shine.
Thank you, Shane, for saving. Wait a minute, Shane. Thank you for Thank you for saving the channel, Shane, because when we all wake up and we see we go from 97 subscribers to 65 because we lost 40 of our female fucking subscribers. Thanks a lot, Wilson. Thanks a lot.
Wait, we've been talking for almost 40 minutes, and we still haven't gotten to the Nuggets losing. Mitch,
Oh my gosh.
how did that make you feel watching that last night?
You know, it brought a tear to my eye. But it also made me frustrated, man. Like, what the fuck, man? That could have been us. That should have been us. We could have beat the Nuggets, man? Like, our team, man. Fuck Darvin Ham. Anyway, I mean, sorry, but fuck Darvin Ham. No, I didn't mean that. Yeah, I did. Fuck Darvin Ham. No.
Fuck you, nigga.
Shut up.
That ain't Darvin's fault.
Shut up.
You shut up.
That's a damn shame, Jason.
Fuck Darvin Ham, man. Dude,
Fire Darvin to fire another coach in 2
That's-
years.
that's all I
that
could
makes
think
sense.
of.
Damn shame.
Bro, that's all I could think of. I'm telling you, man. Like,
That's a damn shame.
and I'll put it, Vito, I'll put it to you like this. Do you think that the Wolves are a better team than the Lakers were this year?
Why did LeBron shoot that 3 at the top of the key when
Damn
we
it,
were
LeBron!
down?
Why did you?
I don't even.
know.
I don't want to bring it. Wilson, take over, please. God, go ahead, Jay. Speak what you go. Just say it. Because
Damn
God
it,
damn it,
LeBron.
I bring up some past that just didn't make no damn sense.
LeBron should have drove that first. He should have drove that, bro. Damn, he got to. Anyway,
But that's on Darvin, right? What you saying though? That's on Darvin, right?
putting
That's your scapegoat?
putting LeBron in that situation in the first place because he didn't call a timeout. Yes, it is.
Damn.
Okay. That's your scapegoat. You stick it to it. I see it.
He said he should have called timeout, Shane. He didn't call timeout.
He should have
Shit.
been called.
Now
timeout.
we're here. Now we're here.
Listen, the Nuggets shouldn't have been that close in the first place. We was up.
So when we got that 20-point lead, was that Darvin's fault too? Or are you giving that to LeBron?
It's Darvin's fault because he didn't manage the game. He is the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, the marquee franchise of the NBA. The fucking logo of the NBA is a fucking Laker player. So yes, Darvin
you'll
has
fire
to
a rookie coach
blame on this.
Wait,
to hire
answer-
another rookie
It's
coach.
no way
Wilson.
around it. It's no way around it.
Did
Or
Jason
fire a rookie coach to hire
Answer this
another
then,
rookie
Jay.
coach. That's what we
Jason.
doing?
Answer this then, Jason? How did the Lakers give up 3 different leads in 3 different in the first 3 games? Three nice leads, right? But the Timberwolves were down 19, if I'm not correct, and came back and won. What am I missing?
I don't know what the fuck, man. It's crazy, right? The adjustments? I don't know. Like, what are we talking? Like, it's crazy, right? The Timberwolves made some adjustments. They switched up their game plan a little. I mean, and the other thing about it is, I mean, it's crazy because, I mean, let's just take Game 7. I mean, Anthony Edwards did not play his best game. He did not play his best game at all, but still, they found a way. Listen, for Shane Murray's benefit, it's not all on Darvin Ham. Of course, the players take some responsibility for this. Like, that's obvious, though. Like, it's obvious. Just like how in the group chat you were talking about, it's obvious that you don't want to get busted in the booty just because you don't want to take Joker on the Lakers. It's obvious. It's obvious that the players have some responsibility as well. We were just talking
I
about
don't act like it.
taking that through. LeBron should have.
Wouldn't have any idea, bro. What the heck?
And it's something we never got brought up, but I'm going to bring it up because you think otherwise. That was foul on AD's
I did
part.
not want to answer the question.
That was foul on AD's part. But continue.
Yeah, man. Of course, the players bear some responsibility, but Darvin Ham, I think he bared. I think he was the biggest problem that could easily be fixed right now.
With
Like,
who?
Sam Cassell. I just told you.
But who's in the league though?
Sam
Who's in the league
Cassell.
though?
Shut up, boy.
Who's in the league though?
Sam Cassell is a coach that the players could respect. He is a coach that will be able to draw up X's and O's. When he was a player, he was cerebral, but he also had big balls. Big enough balls to tell LeBron, hey, calm down. He'll cerebral enough to call it, to realize the momentum of the game shifting. Timeout. Guys, let's get into something right now. He was that type of player. And that's why I put my full support behind Sam Cassell. Your next coach.
I got a prize pick back
Los
for you,
Angeles
Jason.
Lakers.
I got a prize pick back. I bet you 10 games in, all the praise giving Sam Cassell now, he gonna want him fired.
Hey, that ain't no damn prize picks back.
I bet you.
You can't bet nothing like that on
I
prize
bet
picks.
you. I bet you. All this praise you giving him, man, he gonna get fired. He needs to get fired. He needs to go.
That ain't no damn bet on prize picks.
Listen,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't fuck around, Shane, and say nothing wrong about prize picks, because this
Wait a second.
addict.
but I'm
This
saying
addict,
I
Wilson.
never wanted. Listen, I never wanted Darvin Ham. AD never wanted Darvin Ham in the first place.
You didn't
Nobody ever
want
wanted
Vogel
that
either.
nut. What?
Man,
You
You
didn't
didn't
want
even
Vogel
want
either.
Darvin
wait a
Ham.
second. Can I say something, please? Darvin Ham is gone. Let's move on from that.
Right.
Yeah.
Wilson, why don't you start following your brother, his picks on prize picks instead of Zach? Because Ronnie, he wins, and he posts his shit. He posts his stuff on Twitter, and I see you follow him. So why don't you start following his picks instead of
I haven't
Zach's?
seen one of my brother's tweets in forever. Hey, look, Mitch. I know it was. I think.
Dude, your brother has it worse than you. I thought you had it bad, Wilson. Your brother has prize picks so bad, it's every day, all day. This man is betting on Call of Duty and shit. He don't give a fuck. He does it all. I'm saying golf. I said Wilson. I see where you get it from.
Wait,
I
okay,
see
look.
where you get it from.
Mitch. You said Mitch. It was two things. I know Diddy was one thing. What was the other thing you said you want to talk about?
Well, I got a rant against Spectrum.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Quickly, Mitch, because we only got like 10 minutes left.
Fucking Shane Murray and his fucking shit.
Shut
Listen.
the fuck up.
God, fucking fight you.
Why do you keep pointing? You've been touching your screen all damn night.
With his hairy ass knuckles. Golly, boy, I tell you. Why don't you shave them damn knuckles, first of all? Jeez.
Mitch, go ahead. Go ahead. Mitch.
Listen. Fuck Spectrum. That's first and foremost, right? So here's what happened, right? So we've been customers of Spectrum for years and years. Well, Sheila's been a customer of Spectrum for years and years and years. She even worked there. So a couple months ago, our price went up, right? So we like, oh, hell no. So we give them a call, right? They tell us no problem. Switch to these stupid little Zoomy boxes, right? The price will stay the same and everything else will stay the same as well, right? That was a lie. They lied to us. It wasn't the same. We weren't able to pause live TV. I'm trying to watch the damn game. I can't pause it right there. I'm like, man, what the fuck kind of stupid shit is this? So we give them a call again. The next person was like, oh, damn, well, they messed up. Yeah, the Zoomy boxes, yeah, they can't pause live TV. I'm like, they can't pause live TV. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. I found that out already. What the fuck are you going to do about it? He's like, oh, don't worry about it. We're going to send you a box. So then that way you'll be able to pause live TV. And don't worry, you'll have all the same channels. You'll have all, don't worry about it. Y'all will have the same channels and everything's going to be the same. Guess what? These motherfuckers lied again. Yes, we were able to pause live TV, but guess what? They took the fucking Lakers channel off and the fucking Dodgers channel off. And I'm like, well, like, what the fuck just happened? We call these motherfuckers again. The next person is like, well, yeah, I can see that they changed your package, and that's how they kept your price down. Well, what the fuck? We have cable so we can watch the fucking Lakers and the Dodgers. Man, you know what? Just cancel this whole shit right the fuck now. So we canceled our shit, right? But then we're like, oh damn, but we do kind of want to keep this internet. So we had canceled remorse. We're like, fuck, man, do we give it one more try? Fuck it. So we ended up waiting to the last moment, and we our shit canceled yesterday. So we gave a call back yesterday, and we're like, oh yeah. So we want the Lakers channel. We want the Dodgers channel. That's all we fucking care about. Lakers, Dodgers.
And pausing live TV. Shit.
We want to pause live TV. We want the DVR. That's what we want.
Pause for porno. Shit. Dr. Dre.
The lady Ann from Tampa, Florida, she is like, oh, don't worry. I can't believe those guys. I can't believe all those people in the past. I can't believe they lied to you like that. And shout out to Ann. She got us right. She was like, yeah, don't worry. We're gonna get you these good boxes and everything like that. You're gonna be able to pause live TV. You're gonna have your Lakers. You're gonna have your Dodgers, and you're gonna get all the shit that you want.
And did you see the Dodgers tonight?
Vito, tell me why I go to watch the fucking Dodgers tonight. This damn girl Anda lied to us too.
God,
what kind of shit is this, bro? We didn't have the fucking Lakers channel or the fucking Dodgers channel. So now we finally got this shit fixed. But fuck that. Fuck you, Spectrum. I'm canceling this fucking cable out of fucking principle. Fuck y'all. We going to DirecTV.
Shout out the person.
We gonna keep y'all internet, but fuck your cable.
Hey, shout out the person that fixed it for you, Jay. Shout out the person.
Hey, look, wait a second. Mitch, I'm sorry. That was funny, but now we hardly have any time to talk about Diddy. I'll give you 2 minutes to say whatever you have to say about Diddy.
Hey, man, Diddy, brother, listen. 50 was right, man. That apology shit ain't gonna work, brother. Listen, we done seen the video. You gotta keep your hands to yourself, Diddy, please. You gotta keep your hands to yourself. We don't believe you. You need to disappear. That's it. It's over. It's over for Diddy. We gotta give him. I'm sorry, Shamer. We gotta give him the Chris Brown treatment. We gotta do it. He's gotta get excommunicado for a little bit. He's gotta disappear. That's it. He did it. He did it. He's guilty. What do you want from me? I didn't do it. He did it. What you got to say? Don't you defend him. Don't you defend him to me, Shane Murray.
I ain't saying shit.
Who's more innocent, Diddy or OJ? Rest in peace, OJ.
Rest in peace to the juice.
Rest in peace to the Jews. I'd say OJ's way more innocent than Diddy is.
Well, shit. I mean,
ain't been no videos on OJ, so
don't get no more innocent than OJ, huh?
I mean,
Wilson.
A reasonable doubt, right? A reasonable doubt, man. That's it.
I will say this about Diddy.
Oh shit.
He always finds a way to get off.
Oh, he does. Good one. Shane.
Well,
even with the video, they can't charge him.
It's been too long. Yeah. The statute of limitation is up, bro. They can't charge him. LAPD came out and was like, "Hey, man, we seen the video."
So it's just gonna be hate from the public. That's all.
The girl that got shot in the club yelled out, "It was Diddy."
What?
When did he get arrested?
When Shine with the
When Shine? You talking about Shine back in the day?
Yeah, that was. She yelled out in the hospital bed or an ambulance all the way to the hospital that it was Diddy.
Hold on, where you hear this? And don't tell me
the actual girl. She's on camera saying she was in the stretcher, committed to the hospital. Then as they're talking or doing surgery, she's telling them it was Diddy.
I believe her ass now for sure.
And
Yep.
that's
Still
why
didn't get off. Still got off.
That's why you see what happened with J-Lo. That bitch was gone. So I
She
ain't
was
fucking
gone.
with this.
No
I ain't
wonder.
fucking with you,
Hey man,
motherfucker.
hey, I'm sorry. You know what? Listen, Miss Lopez, I'm so sorry. I was
Yeah,
over
he
here
not.
wishing. I was over here wishing you and Diddy would get back together. I am so sorry. You was right. You was right.
Nah, he ain't one of us, Jay. He's not one of us.
He's
That
not
ain't
like
that.
us.
He
I
don't
thought
He's
he
not like us.
was. That
he
was
don't
my
speak
fault.
for the black community for sure. No, and
Man.
especially for men, all men. Period. He don't speak
Yeah.
for all men.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Hey, look, guess
I
what?
thought he
though?
did, but fuck, man.
Guess what?
Fucking Diddy, bro. I can't believe this.
Guess what? We're out of time.
Hey, wait, but I just gotta say this real quick. Hey, man, Cat Williams, man, fuck. Shit. He really set this year up, right? He said this the year
Man.
of truth. Golly, boy, I tell you, man.
Wilson. This is what I want you to do before you exit the show. I want you to go in the kitchen,
Oh my God.
take a picture of your wife, and put your wife up in the kitchen on one of the cabinets, and next to it, make sure you have the caption "Employee of the Week." Be a man, Wilson.
Who did I hear say that already? Who did I hear say that already? Where did you get that from?
Don't you want to end the show?
Right, Mitch. Don't you have something you like to say to an old friend of ours?
Hey, Mitch.
You know,
Mitch.
listen.
No, Mitch.
Look,
Don't change.
look up somebody named Jaguar Wright.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
Jaguar
I
Wright
know
is out there
Jaguar Wright
saying
is
some
Mitch,
cool.
shit.
please. What do you have to say to an old friend of
She
ours?
out there exposing motherfuckers.
Oh shit, we're gonna talk about that. But listen, so Herbert wanted to come on. He was man, he was about to come on and figuratively put hands on Diddy for putting hands on Cassie. Herbert was about to stand up for it. He was about to be a straight ally for the culture. That was, Herbert, he was about to do that. Unfortunately, Shane Murray fucking sidetracked us with all his damn nonsense. All
This
his
nigga Shane. What
talk.
is this man Shane doing?
You don't even, man, Shane, man.
You over there horny, ain't you, Shane?
Man, his hairy knuckle having ass and
Your
sorry,
fake
Herbert.
ass hairline having
Sorry,
ass.
Herbert. We ran out of time. Sorry.
Omar ass looking ass.
Hey,
All
man,
right,
come
so
on with the fine print, motherfucker,
before
Wilson.
we get out of here, just a few reminders. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button next to
Hey,
the
man,
Complete
50,
Podcast
man.
Network.
Man,
If you prefer
50
the audio
been
version,
trying to tell us.
remember to rate, review, and subscribe.
He
to the
has,
Complete
huh?
Podcast.
Trying to tell us.
The show is also on Anchor,
Cat Williams
Spotify,
tried
Google
to tell us.
Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and every other major
Damn,
Everybody
podcast.
trying to tell us about Diddy.
Make sure to follow the show on Twitter,
Damn.
Got a
Instagram,
rabbit
and
hole
TV
for
Pod
real.
Network,
Danity
and like it on
Kane.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Just search for the Complete Lakers Podcast. Big feedback and back questions. The Complete Lakers
Hey,
Podcast.
Aubrey, listen, Aubrey all day
gmail.com.
been talking shit about Diddy.
Are out.
She couldn't stand his ass for years.